Would you believe it? We're already on to episode 3 of our electric-only career mode in Stormworks. Today, we actually have a few things to be doing. One of which is finishing up our thingamabobby, our hydrofoil, which we built here, and maybe possibly starting to build an electric car. So we got both of those things to get going on with now. However, we do actually have to wait and do a mission as well, so let's work on the hydrofoil first, and then if we have to do a mission, we'll do it with that. Unless, of course, it's a ground mission, then we'll start building a car. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's get to it. Well, here's our electric boat and, well, our electric hydrofoil, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a way to get on board first of all. This was a bit of an issue last time, so we might as well try and fix it now. I don't know where or how I want to do this, but I want to be able to climb on, so let's delete that right there. Chuck that into there. And actually, we're going to put one right here as well. And then, of course, we're just going to have to fill that in like that. It's not like the nicest way of doing it, but if it allows me to climb onto the boat, then it's all good. Yeah. Let's go ahead and delete these guys. We can then chuck this guy over here. Just like that. Delete that one. And, well, that's fine, I think. Yeah. Alright, cool. So now we can actually climb back onto the boat. That's excellent. Let's get ourselves a spotlight next. Here we go. We're actually going to go ahead and chuck 2 of these guys directly on the top like so, and one of them on the back like that. There we go. From there, we're going to need some actual normal lights. Here we go. So let's go ahead and get them in white. We're going to have our nav lights on here, so those guys are going to go there, and one right there like that. We're then going to have deck lights on here, so we'll chuck one here. Excellent. And I kind of want to chuck one here. Yeah. Alright, that works. I think that works anyway. Let's go ahead and paint all of these things now. So that's going to get painted green. The lights themselves are all going to be a bit darker. So we're going to go with like this grey colour. There we go. And then we actually need to do this. So right is green. Here we go. Left is red. And obviously the back one is white. So nav lights are in. Deck lights are in. Spotlights are in. I think that's all of the lights we need. Oh, there is actually more to this as well, because we are going to need some pumps. So, let's get ourselves probably 2 of these. They're both going to go on the inside. And, well, they're going to have to try and pump out whatever is in here. So, as long as this is in, which it is, we are good. Let's go to fluid ports. Yes. Check that directly into there. And then on the top, whereabouts are they? Wait, it's here. On the top right here, we just go ahead and put that in, and that's all good. Yeah. We're then going to get ourselves a greater than, which is going to go on the inside as well. Here. And essentially, we need a fluid port inside of here. Not a spawner, a meter. There we go. A fluid meter inside of here. And, well, what that's going to do is tell us the water level in here. So value to compare is this one. Value to be compared to is 0. And if there is more than 0 in here, this will turn on the pumps. Good. Alright, all of the lights now have electricity as well. Excellent. And now we just need to put in buttons for everything and allow it all to work. So, we're going to shove in some buttons right here. Yes. Toggle buttons, of course. So the first one is going to be nav lights. Excellent. The second one is going to be deck lights. There we go. And then on the other side, we're going to have 2 more. Essentially, one of them is going to be front spotlights. And the other one is going to be rear spotlights. Excellent. All right, every one of those needs electricity too. So let's do this and this. And then we need to connect it all together. So nav lights is this guy and that guy up there. We then need deck lights, which is this one right here, that one right there, and I believe that's it, actually. Okay. We then have front spotlights, these 2 right here, and rear spotlights, which is this one right here. All right, I think that's everything. They all have electricity. It all should work out fine. There's our boat. Beautiful. Well, our boat is kind of ready to go now, so let's go ahead and run back upstairs. We're going to go to bed and wait until we have a mission to do, and, well, if we got to use our hydrofoil, I keep wanting to call it a catamaran just because I've made so many catamarans. Anyway, close this, get into bed, Go to sleep. Give me a mission. Really? No way. There is a blue pickup truck in distress. Oh, come on, man. So that means we can't use the catamaran. Why do I want to call it a catamaran? Can't use the hydrofoil. We need to build a car. This is ridiculous. Oh, I suck at building cars, but we're going to go ahead and try and build one anyway. So let's go ahead and do this off to the sides. There we go. We're going to get ourselves a seat, and we're going to chuck that in here. Obviously on one side, not the other. There we go. On the other side, we're going to have, well, probably one of these. Although I don't know. So let's say that it goes there, sure. And then we can do this as the back of the seat, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, don't see why not. There we go. So we have ourselves a driver's seat and a passenger seat right there. We are going to go behind both of these, and we're going to need 2 more seats in the back. So what I was thinking was that we actually just have 2 of these. So one there and one here in the back. Or we could have 3. 3 would sort of make sense. I'm then going to box that in there. If we do this across the rear, just like so, and I shove that across there as well, then we can do these guys across the top of there, just like we had at the front. That's fine, I guess. From there, we need like the rear of the car, so I think the wheel is actually going to start here. This could be good. So actually, if I do this right there, and I do that right there, we can start with a wheel arch just here. I think I've got enough room to do this. Hang on, that goes there, that goes there. Yeah, I think we can actually build an actual wheel in there. Possibly. So that guy goes there, this guy goes on top. We build that across the top of there. Probably by 3? Oh, I don't know. And then we bring it back down. So, 1, 2. I feel like that'll work. I actually do. I feel like that'll be fine. So let's go ahead and box all of this in here real quick. I'm going to shove this across to there. We'll do the same here. We've already done the same there already. Box it all in. Okay. Wheel arch 1, kind of done. Although this bit is a problem, so get rid of it. There we go. Gonna fix that into there like so. That's fine. Build these guys into here. We're gonna need doors, which will probably go on this bit. Yeah, I don't know. So, a wheel. If I was to put a wheel on here, what would that look like? Let's see. Wheels? Probably 5x5. With suspension? Maybe. There we go. That's too far out. That's way too far out. But if I even put it 1 more in, then it'll look weird. Maybe. Maybe we could go with that. I mean, it fits. So that's good. Yeah. Alright, well, if it fits, it fits. Let's go ahead and try and put the front end in as well. And then we can build around that too, I guess? What do we think of that? Does that look cool or does that look weird? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to bring this forwards and I'm going to try and put 2 more of these guys on the front end. Probably not too far forwards. Around here would actually be fine, I think. So if I was to do this, chuck that on there like that. We make the stiffness just 100% for now. 100% for now. Let's have a little look at that. I think as far as like a car will go, this'll not be too bad. Although, yeah, no, I think this will be fine. I'm going to move it forwards by 1 though, so let's cut that, move it forwards by 1. Just so we have more room on the inside. That makes more sense to me. Alright, cool. We're then going to go ahead and chuck these guys in, which actually has to go here. Oh, that might not be great. Alright, well, we're going to go with it anyway. Let's go ahead and put another one of these guys right there. We're going to shove this guy across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to bring it back down on this bit. 1. Sorry, hang on. If I do this, 1 and 2. Yep. Fill that back in right there. That's okay, I think. We're then going to have like the B pillar be right here. Possibly? Yeah? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along and I do think it's starting to look quite nice, but I don't know. I don't know just yet. Alright, check those guys together. Excellent. Obviously, I want a door to go in here. So So a door will go here. Obviously, a door will go there. We're going to have to build this up so that the roof can go on. And actually, the roof is going to be like this. Alright. I think. I don't know. It looks a little bit like a Hummer at the minute, so... I mean, that's not a terrible thing, I suppose. If it looks like a Hummer, that's kind of fine. But I don't know. I don't know just yet. It looks weird, but also fine. We're then going to try and box this off going downwards, which would look like that, but that's ugly. So I think I might have to do it differently, and I don't know how that's going to look. I kind of want to use these, and that's going to be a problem, because it doesn't actually go together. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, that looks a lot like a Hummer. Although it's quite tall. Can I lower it down by one? I don't think I can. No, I actually don't think I can. Oh, this is weird. I hate building cars because I'm just really bad at it. If I delete that, and I tried to put a roof here, we actually can't because the seat would be too tall. Unless we move the seat down? So unless all of this goes down by one, which is possible, because I could do this, and then we could have an actual floor in here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe, actually. And then obviously we could just chuck that across there. Put the seat in. Oh, I don't know. If the seat goes there, we can still see over this, which is fine. And then we can actually build that onto here. Like that. Push that across the top. Oh, these seats in the back are too high if I do that. That's fine. Because I can lower those down. Seat? Nope. Seat? If I could spell, that'd be great. There we go. 1 and 2. Delete this little bit in the middle. Delete this little bit right here as well. Put this guy back in. Although that's going to be too high as well. So actually, put that down there. Fill this guy in on the bottom. Grab one of those guys and chuck it there. I think that's fine. Maybe? I think that's fine, maybe. I don't know. It's very Hummer-like. Like, it really is. But how do we feel about that? I don't know. Yeah? I think we roll with it. I actually do. I think we roll with this. Let me go ahead and put in some, like, boxiness inside of here so this bit doesn't look so weird. And then try and sort out the front end and the rear. And then maybe we can try and just add a motor and see what happens. What do we think about flat windows? Is that kind of crazy? It is a little bit, I suppose, but maybe that'll be fine. Who knows? So I've gone ahead and put 1x2s in all the way across. Well, that's a 1x2 wedge or corner piece. That is a 1x2 right there, and this is a 3x2 and a 3x2. I think that works. We're obviously going to need to put batteries in this thing, and the battery's going to have to go really low. So the batteries might even go lower than where we have the floor right now. I think that'll be okay. Need to get rid of that piece right there. Need to build the back end on, and of course it needs an actual bonnet. That looks weird. It being so flat right there is strange. Okay, less flat, let's go. Whack that in there like so. Go ahead and chuck one of these guys onto there. Brush this across. Although actually, what if we did this? I think that would be an actual, like, cool shape for it. I can whack that onto there like that, and then we can actually connect all this together. I mean, it looks pretty bad, but it doesn't look too bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of want to put that on there, but I won't be able to put these pieces inside, so that kind of annoys me. It kind of annoys me greatly. Okay, so it would have to go like this. And to me, that doesn't really work for me. No. Although I could delete these guys, and I could do this across the top. But then that's in the wrong place, because I can't actually put one of these in there. And I really want one. You know? You know when you just really want one, and you just can't have one, because it's illegal or something? Alright, let's go ahead and chuck that down there. That looks ugly too. I don't know, the hitboxes are really annoying when it comes to building stuff like this. But it just is what it is. What if I went with... Hang on. What if I did this? So we go to wheels, 3x3 suspension. Oh my, 3x3 is tiny. 3x3 is so small. Okay, and the tire radius huge. I think that's still too small. Oh yeah, oh. I kind of want something smaller than this, but bigger than this. So that means we have to go with this, but if I make it smaller, we don't actually change the hitbox. Ah. Alright, who cares? I've changed the stiffness on it, so now it actually sits a little bit lower, which I think is going to work out very nicely. We're going to go with that. And then I want this adding to the bottom. Yeah, bit crazy this, but we're going to try anyway. So, pipe it out to the side slightly. Yep. And then we're going to actually just go to Windows. And I'm just going to try and shove these guys on here. Is that wild? That's kind of wild, right? Like, I'm not the only one thinking that's wild. I mean, it doesn't really even fit. That looks weird. But what does it look like spawned in? Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. So we actually have a side step now, so we can step on the side, get inside. These blocks need to go, but that's not terrible. I think it's door time. So we're going to go ahead and chuck this guy in here like this. I'm going to delete these guys. We're going to go to pivots, and we're going to chuck a pivot in both of these bits. Although I've managed to not do the same thing on both sides, and that's annoying. Might not be able to have that there, actually, as things work out. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get one of these, chuck it on there like this. We're actually going to go ahead and get another window, which is going to be a 2x2, chuck that right next to that one. And then we're going to grab this and just chuck it there. There we go, got ourselves a door. It's a very tiny door, but it's a door nevertheless. In fact, we can lower it down and grab that too. Alright, got ourselves a door. Let's go ahead and put a button in here. It's going to be a two-sided toggle button. There we go. And that's going to open the door on the front. We then need the back doors to work as well. So we get one of these again. Chuck it on there like that, I suppose. Grab this piece, fill it all into here. We're actually going to go ahead and chuck this. Oh, need to build it different. Need to build it different. That goes like that. Okay. We then need this bit to come across. We're going to have a window on there, which is just going to be one of these. There we go. And then we need it to fit on there. So actually, I think this guy goes here like this, and that guy goes there like that. And that's our back door. Pretty sure. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's get ourselves some switch boxes now. Chuck those in there, and, well, that should work out fine. So, switch boxes are going to be hidden underneath the rear. And that'll be okay. So, delete that. There's one. There's two. That means we got 4 altogether, which is exactly what we need. And they're going to correspond to where they are on the back. So, the one at the back is going to go to the one at the back. The one at the front is going to go to the one at the front. Excellent. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. This is at the back, so it's going to go here. And that one's going to go right there. Okay, so the front ones. On value is going to be 0.6. There we go. Off value is going to be 0. Off value on these guys is going to be 1, I think. Let me get a battery and just check that out, actually. Because I think that's going to be wrong. Actually, maybe not. Who knows? Alright, I think we're all connected. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's dark. Yikes. Oh, it's not 1. It's -1. -1, please. On both of these. Both of these. So, -1. Okay. And -1. And then the on value is actually minus... No. Wait, what is it? 0.6? Am I wrong? I think I might be wrong. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's actually minus 0.3 or something. Right? I think. I don't really know. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what happens. So they should close automatically. Very nice. And then when you open it, it goes to there. Which is enough space for us to get in. Probably. Alright, yep, cool. And then we open this one. And that opens about the same. Nice. Same on this side. Do these guys work? Yes and yes. Aha! Lovely. All right, well, this is going to need lights and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and work on those next. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck 2 lights in here. One's going to go there on the bottom, and we're going to have a spotlight positioned on the top. I mean, that's fine. It's an electric vehicle, so realistically, we don't need a grill. In fact, we don't need a grill at all. I've got an idea. Autocannon. Barrel. Chuck that there. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that might actually be extending way too far over the back. Maybe. I wanted to, like, stop it with, like... I might still be able to do this. So, one of these. I think that might still work. It might look ugly, but I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's ugly. Ooh. Ew. Still not the best, but kinda sorted. Oh, that is weird. This is such a weird vehicle so far. And I don't know about it. I don't know about it. Let's just finish up a bunch of stuff on this. We'll attach the actual drive to it as well. I think it's going to be 4-wheel drive. And then we'll sort out the snazziness after that. As long as we can make it work. Oh, and now it has ladders everywhere. Look at that. There's ladders here, ladders here, ladders here, and, well, no more ladders. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. Let's get rid of this guy. We are going to extend this backwards like so. I added this piece because I thought it looked cool. We've got one of them on the front as well. And I sort of did the front in like this. Realistically, I might actually just do something like this too. Yeah? I don't know, that feels weird to me, but it works. And then what we're gonna do is work on the motors and also the batteries. So let's go ahead and try and sort that out. I want to use medium ones. Oh, but I won't be able to. No, we won't be able to use medium ones. No siree. Let me try and work this out though. So if I deleted those guys right there, why won't that go in there? What's actually stopping it? You know? What's stopping it? Nothing. So we're going to have that there. We're actually going to go ahead and go to the rear as well. And I'm going to try and add 2 here. I'd like to move these, but these are my switch boxes. And, well, they're going to stay where they are. Let's go ahead and add some more batteries to this too. Because we can. So delete all of these. It's kind of annoying because I'm going to have to chuck like an internal floor in here to begin with. So let me go with pink real quick. And if I do this and then go to the underside, we should be able to attach all of these guys in. So let's do that there, then there, then there, then there, then there, and there. And that's a lot of batteries. Okay, now we can get rid of all the pink, I guess. And once we got rid of all of the pink, we have ourselves a battery floor, and that is lovely. All right, get rid of that, get rid of this, and get rid of these guys. Okay, so we got batteries on the underside. That should be more than enough batteries to power this thing. We now need motors. Okay, so, let's go ahead and try and sort this out. I think I want 2 motors powering the front end. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do this, and I'm just going to connect them directly on. Yeah, it might seem a little bit strange doing it this way with no gearboxes, but who cares? Not me. Alright, good. We're then going to have 2 motors at the rear powering it. But we're going to have to do it slightly differently. So that's going to go like this. Let's go to motor really quickly. One of them is going to be above, and one of them is going to be right there. Okay. So, now that we have all of these things, let me go ahead and get another single battery, one of these guys. Shove that in the middle. That's what we're going to have to repair if anything goes down, because everything is going to be connected to it. There we go. I'm going to also just connect all of the batteries together in like a big old battery bank. And that should be good, actually. There we go. And these ones, I think that's everything. Oh, that one as well. There we go. Now I think that's everything. Good. Yeah. And yeah, I did say it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. These guys are all going to be connected together. So are these guys right here. There we go. And I'll connect them there as well. Okay. We still have $20,000 remaining, but I don't think we really need it. I am obviously going to have to put some tools and stuff in here. But other than that, we're good. Oh, and I'm going to paint it too. Look at it. Yes. It's a little bit back heavy, but other than that, it's fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and add steering to the front. We're going to add dials in the inside. We're going to add possibly some seats across the back end inside the bed. A rear light would be kind of nice too. Yeah. Okay, so buttons on the inside. One is going to be for lights. Yes, and the other one is going to be nothing. Actually, we just need one button for lights. That's actually it. Weirdly. So shove that there. Shove this guy here. Go to dials now and chuck those guys in. So 1, 2, and 3. I should be able to put them here. I only actually need 2, so let's do this. That guy can go there. I'm actually going to move this over to the side, and I'm going to do this. And that'll be fine. So this one is going to be speed, and max speed is going to be like 150. There you go. And then this one is going to be for battery. There we go, battery. And that's fine too. Connect these guys to the electricity. This is for the lights, remember? So that's going to go there, 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 and there. As well as here and here. Okay, good. What else do we need to do? I guess we need like a light on the inside. So let's go ahead and get one of those. And we'll chuck it directly in the middle, I guess. So let's delete this and shove it right there. Okay. I can't even remember what I was just doing, but I want to get a painting. So that's what I'm going to do right now. The wheel arches on the inside of the wheel arches, I'm going to try and paint this color, like a gray. Main reason for that is because we've got batteries in here, and on the other side, we actually have the, whatchamacallit, the actual seat is there too, so I'm going to try and paint all of the inside of this bit so that it doesn't look too crazy. There we go, and I'm going to do the same back here. And actually, that should be nice anyway. Even if we left the car white, I do actually think this looks pretty good. Alright, there we go. All of that is painted. Let me go ahead and do this bit right here. And that little bit right there. Okay. That actually isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and paint these wheels the same way as well. Oh, and I haven't actually mirrored it. Of course. So now I have to paint all of this side too. It's so annoying when you forget to mirror things, but it is what it is. In fact, let's mirror it just in case I've missed something on the other side. There we go. Alright, paint that little bit right there. And all of this bit too. Yes. Oh my goodness. It feels like there's a lot to paint, but it's fine. Alright, there we go. Do that little bit right there. Do these bits. Yes. And I'm going to paint this little bit right here as well. Okay. Right. Good. The other thing that might be nice is actually painting this edge right here and this edge right there, as well as these edges on the inside too. Yes, there we go. And that's not too bad. I'd like to do the same in here, but sometimes it's a little bit annoying painting things like this, but oh, I'm actually doing it. It's actually working. Okay, cool. And then obviously the door itself needs paint too. Man, this is hard to see. There we go. That bit. This bit needs painting. There we go. That bit right there. I'm struggling. There we go. And the underside of the door too. My goodness. Alright, cool. I don't actually mind the idea of painting this little bit down here too. And then I guess the underside of the door needs paint? No, it's already done. Alright, cool. So, let's spawn her in and have a little look. Oh, that actually looks like a beast. I really like that. It's very hummery, but that's okay. Yeah. Alright, so if I open the door and I push this, oh, it's not connected. Alright, lights are on. Yes. That is good. That is very nice. We're just gonna leave those red. I could of course have actual brake lights that work, but I'm not gonna do that. And reverse lights as well, but again, we don't really need that, to be honest. That bit down there needs painting, so we can paint those. Other than that, I think everything else is painted nicely. So, we're good. If I open up the door, what does that look like? Yeah, perfect. Need to paint that little bit right there, and across the top, and across the top over there. What about this one? Oh, that's painted nicely. Yeah. Okay, so paint this little bit down here. and that little bit right there, and then that's it. I'm gonna put a bed on the roof. That's right, we're actually putting a bed up here. Does it make sense? Oh wait, hang on, there's a light there, isn't there? Ooh, no. Ooh, no. I might be able to put a bed in still. Oh no, it involves itself with this thing. That's kind of annoying. Back end is looking very, very strange right now. Anyway, the bed can probably go in a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I just want to see it during daytime so that we can actually test it out during daytime, and, well, that just makes sense, doesn't it? So, let's go ahead and now delete the bed. Go ahead and shove this back onto here. I will say, I have actually painted the inside, so we've got brown seats, a brown dash, and like a black top bit right here. I do kind of want to paint that a different color, but it is what it is. In fact, what if I actually just bring this out? Does that look weird? I think that actually looks kind of cool. Okay, so the seats are kind of the next things that I need to work on. So, let's go ahead and try and connect this seat. So A and D is obviously for steering. So we're going to put it there and there. One of these is going to be wrong. That's fine. W and S is going to be connected to all of the motors. There we go. And now we should be able to go forwards and backwards. We need a speedo, so let's go ahead and grab one of those. And that is just going to be put here. I'm going to do it in white for now, that's fine. There we go, connect that directly to the speed. The battery is going to be connected directly to this battery at the back. And that's all fine. Did I paint these in the end? No, so I need to paint those too. And that's all good. I'm going to go ahead and paint underneath here too, including all of this. There we go, all the way across. The underside of this, and most of whatever I can see, pretty much. There we go. I do feel like the bumper should be this color as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Pretty much all the way around, I guess. Yep, cool. And we'll do a very similar thing at the front, including this bit right here and that right there. Okay, that is actually kind of sweet. I think it looks awesome. Okay, so after a tiny second of testing, I need an inverter. Essentially, this is going to change the way this wheel on this side steers, because at the minute, it steers in the wrong direction. So, connect this to the wheel, connect that to A and D, and that should be it. We should now be able to drive the vehicular device. Let's go, go, go! Speeds! Okay, battery is fine, speed is 30. Remember, this is meters per second. Uh-oh. Okay. This is meters per second, so it's fast. It is pretty fast. I'm not comfortable with driving it properly just yet. I need to add ropes and equipment. So let's go ahead and add that next. And then maybe we can actually go do the mission we were supposed to do with it. Alright, it's time then. Let's go ahead and put some rope anchors on this boy. Alright, delete that, shove that in there. We got rope anchors on the front. I am actually going to go ahead and place one down here as well, just in case we need to tow it from the center. It's easier to do it from there than it is to attach two to the sides. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I feel like it does. We're then going to go ahead and attach these guys back here, and we'll do a very similar thing so you can attach it onto there. Any other things than that? I might actually add some white ones here, just in case we need to tow from there. And if this thing ever needs lifting up, I suppose we can have one there and one there, so that we can actually lift it off the ground. That makes sense too. Alright, cool. Other than that, what else do we need? I think the suspension needs to be a little bit, I don't know, stiffer? Kind of. Let's make it 65%. Instead of 40, whatever it is. There you go, 65%, 65%, and 65%. I'm also going to make them high grip tires all the way around. Not something that I kind of want to do, but it's something that I am going to do. So there we go. Alright, that's it right now. I also want to change the color of most of it, so let's have it be this yellow. I think that actually still looks pretty sweet. Look at that. I don't like the yellow lights per se, but the rest of it, that's cool. Oh, the other thing that I need as well is a knot gate. Yep, one of these guys. I am going to chuck that inside of here, and I'm going to connect that to all of the wheels, because that's right, we need a handbrake, and it's going to be automatically on. There you go. And then A is going to be for 1, and 1 is going to be for handbrake. Okay, that should be everything, I think. Let me go ahead and change the color of the lights, though, to be not yellow. That's good. And I think we're happy all around. Next thing is equipment. So let's go ahead and just try and chuck some equipment in here. I think I'm going to shove just a bunch of it in the back. And that should be fine. So let's chuck 2 fire extinguishers in there. In fact, 1 fire extinguisher, 1 welder. And then we need first aid kits. They're going to go somewhere, so let's put them here. There you go. And then I want ropes and stuff like that. So, where is it? Where is rope, please? We're also going to need a cable at some point, probably. So let's chuck one of those guys in. I am going to have to paint that. So let's do that real quick. Here we go. Right color, bam. All right, good. And then ropes. Yeah, that's like one of the last things we need. So we'll actually chuck the ropes in there. And that should be all good. I don't know, do you reckon 2 ropes is enough, or maybe 4? Yeah, 4 ropes. One thing that we are missing as well is actually a cable anchor. And this is how we're going to charge the thing. So let me go ahead and get it in yellow. I am going to go ahead and chuck it in the sides, just like this. And this is going to be how we charge the vehicular device. Alright, everything now needs power that I just put in there. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's all good, I do believe. Alright, well, it's time to go, so let's get on it. Whereabouts is this thing? So there is a blue pickup truck in distress. It could be anywhere. I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's turn this light off real quick. I'm actually going to drive up to the lighthouse first. It's probably not the best place to go, if I'm honest, but we're going to go that way first and check that out. Because realistically, what we might find up there is some crates as well. And there is a road that leads there that is in the circle. So maybe the truck is this way. Who knows? Also, this is very wobbly. It is so wibbly wobbly right now. But it is driving nicely, so that's okay. Oh, here's the Fords. I actually... Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. I was just about to go straight into the water there. This is actually one of my favorite bits of this map, by the way. Just the Ford. Isn't that... It's just cool. It's just a cool little addition. Oh, my goodness, there's a cow. That actually kind of freaked me out for a second there, because I was not expecting anything up here. But yeah, just a full-on cow crossing the roads. If anyone knows the answer to... There's another one! Why the cow crossed the road, let me know. Normally it's a chicken, but turns out we're on a different farm. Okay. Are there any crates here? Oh, there's lag here, so that's good. Alright, let's have a little look for some crates. Alright, slap on those brakes once we make it. There we go. So, the nice thing about an electric vehicle is, now that we've got to where we are, we can actually charge it up, look. Beautiful. Alright, you can't do that with a diesel. Although a diesel wouldn't need charging. Anyway, any crates in here? Let me see. No crates in there. What about in this one? No, come on, there better be one here somewhere. No crates in there either. Please be some in the lighthouse. Oh, yes! Alright, nice. 6 grand, excellent. Let's climb to the top as well, just in case there's more. Come on, up to the top of the lighthouse. Please be a crate up here as well. I'm gonna be honest, I always come up here and pretty rarely... In fact, I don't know if there's ever been a time there's been a crate. Let's have a little look around the side. No! Go upstairs a little bit. And no. Alright, whatever. Back to the bottom we go. Also, this is the scariest way down because this banister doesn't actually keep you in. You can go straight through it. And if I do, I'll die. And that's not what I want. That is not what I want. Whee! Alright, good. Well, we got the crate, and that's fine. And now we're just going to get out of here. Yeah, we just got to leave. Go to the other side, jump back in, close the door, turn around. Beautiful. Oh man, I didn't think about this, but the island, or at least the island, or the bit of the island that I'm searching is huge. This circle is massive. But we are going to go past a few places, so I feel like I should actually stop and search. Oh, no. Okay, please say that one works. Yeah. We should stop and search for crates, because, honestly, if there is a crate here, I want it. I want it right now. Let's have a little look inside this house. Any crates in here? No, unfortunately, not. Sometimes there's one in this one, maybe. Yes, there we go. $7,500. Excellent. Okay, well worth it. Oh man, we're actually using quite a bit of electricity driving around. We're up to 84% battery. That is not great, actually, is it? However, what's actually not too bad about that is that I can charge it pretty much all over the place. It's like everywhere. There's a charger, in fact, back at that little village I just looted. So if we needed it, we could go back there. But, yeah, I'm just gonna continue down this road, and hopefully we end up finding the truck. I feel like it's got to be out here somewhere. It can't be too much further. I don't think it. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's this way. It's on fire as well, so I need to get into the bed of my truck, grab the fire extinguisher, and then we can put it out. But that's fine. All right, it's also getting dark, so I'm going to turn my lights on. Extinguish fires and rescue one casualty. On it, boss. Oh my, he's very dead. He is very dead. Annoyingly, I still can't get out of this side, so we're gonna have to go out the other side. But that's fine, we can jump out here. There we go. I'm gonna jump up and grab this guy, and we're gonna put out the fires. Don't worry, fella, we're gonna sort you out real good. All right, nice. That's a nice little pickup truck, by the way. Lovely pickup truck. I didn't put a defibrillator in. Oh no. Okay, yeah, this is bad news. I need to somehow get this guy inside. The back door's a bit bigger, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, where is he? Oh, he's still on my back. Wait, what? There we go. Alright, well, at least we can close the doors and keep him captive in here. That's good. Now we can go back to the hospital and be fine. Oh man, I think we really need to work on the range on this thing. Although, realistically, the range is fine. We also kind of need to work on the bounciness of this, so the dampener might need changing a little bit. But other than that, there's not much else I really want to change. We've done an alright job. Let's go ahead and drop off this guy real quick. Here we go. I can get out of there, so let's grab the dude. We'll drop him off straight away. Please fix this man. Excellent. And then we are going to get out of here. And I'm going to do a tiny bit more modification to this thing. Alright, so first thing I want to do is this. Essentially, I am painting the spoiler. Yeah, that's right. We have a little spoiler on this thing. Beautiful. And then the deck of the bed needs painting too. So we're going to go ahead and do that. As for the back of the truck, I'm going to do that in a slightly different color. Except that bit is going to be that color, and that bit's going to be like that. Alright, that looks nice now. The other thing we need is obviously a defibrillator, and that is going to go inside here like this. Should it? Probably not, but it's there. Alright, well, there we are. Weirdly, I'm actually going to end this video here for now. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of my truck. And I guess in the next one, hopefully we get like a towing mission or something. I might build a trailer for this as well. That would be pretty awesome. And then we can actually take this thing out for a proper mission. As well as the other thing as well. Obviously, we got our hydrofoil that we updated as well. So that can go out and do missions too. Yeah. End of the day, though, that's not too bad. And I think I really like it. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.